Magandang araw mga kaestudyante. Ngayon ay talakay natin ang self or social, environmental, and other life factors. Ngayon, isa akong estudyante, isa kang mag-aaral, may mga professionals, ang ating vice presidente, ang ating presidente may ginagawa sila o lahat ng tao sa lipunan. Karamihan na beses sinasabihan tayo na pangalagaan natin ang ating kalusugan, ang ating emosyon, ang ating katawan, at kung ano pang meron tayo. At ito ay napapaloob o napapatungkol sa ating sarili. Sa sobrang busy ng mundo, nakakalimutan natin ang ating sarili. May mga tao na nagsasabi sa atin na, "Uy, eto yung ginawa mo, bakit ka nakasimangot?" Sabi ko naman, nakasimangot ba talaga ako? Oo, kasi hindi na ako naging conscious sa aking self o sa aking sarili. Ang sarili ay napakalawak. Hindi ito specific topic. Sabi nga ni Henry Bergson, hindi ito attitude lang, hindi ito behavior lang, hindi ito responses lang. Kasi ang sarili natin, ito yung isang entity kung saan matatagpuan natin ang ating character, ang ating personalities, ang ating values, o kung ano pa ang meron tayo. So, now, ang invitation sa atin ay pag-aralan natin, tingnan natin, ating i-introspect, ating ilagay sa ating intuition, ating i-reflect ang ating sarili. Okay? So, now, maraming mga topic patungkol dito, katulad ng nurture versus nature, self versus identity, dimensions of the self, self versus identity. Okay? Okay. Ngayon, tingnan natin ang overview of the self or identity. Ano nga ba ang place ng self sa ating pagkatao? Saan ba natin ito makikita? Pag mag-aral tayo ng English, makikita natin ang word na I. I, karamihang beses, ay ginagamit na subject. Okay? So, kasi sa Tagalog, ang ako ay pwedeng gamitin natin bilang me or bilang I. So, I, as a subject, ibig sabihin, ako yung gumagawa ng action. Ako yung gumagawa ng decision. Now, hindi lang ako subject bilang tao, kundi object din ako. Gumagamit ako ng word na me. Ibig sabihin, receptive ako sa information, receptive ako sa mga phenomenons na nangyayari sa society, and ako ay ginagawa ng actions. Pwede akong maging victim, pwede akong maging perpetrator, pwede din akong maging victor. So, ibig sabihin, I and me are relational in the sense na ako ay subject at the same time ako ay object. Okay, so ang self ay isang substance kung saan nakikita natin yung identity, character, and personality. So, ang pag-aaral about self ay malawak. Maraming ideya dito, katulad ng ideya ng mga philosophers. Okay, so nila Plato, nila Socrates, from medieval, modern, and modern contemporary. So iba naman yung ideas ng psychologists about the mental disposition of the self. Kaya nga meron tayong mga enneagram. Sociologists and anthropologists have their own idea also about the self. So bakit tayo nag-aaral ng self? Okay, we need to be conscious of the self, of ourselves. At the same time, sabi ni Socrates, we need to know thyself in order for us to learn virtue, in order for us to live the society well. So, we need to connect to ourselves in order for us to connect to others. At some point, sabi ni Viktor Frankl, in understanding the self, we are to live meaningfully. Ibig sabihin, may purpose tayo bakit nandito. Okay? May purpose tayo bakit ginagawa natin yung isang bagay. May purpose tayo as a subject. Okay? So may purpose din ang iba. as we become receptive to the action we are receiving from them. Okay? So, as we understand the self, we learn to know the purpose why we are here. Okay, nurture versus nature. Pag sinabi nating nature, it is something original to me. Okay? It is something already there. Okay? From the beginning. Ibig sabihin, natural o original sa isang bata na wala siyang language, wala siyang knowledge, wala siyang perspectives, and wala siyang theories. Okay? Wala siyang talents. As he or she was born from her mother. Okay? So now, kung titingnan natin ang isang bata, he or she is always receptive. Okay? Because of that receptivity na natural sa isang bata, she is being nurtured. Okay? So yung language, yung culture, yung tradition, ito ay ang mga bagay na nagno-nurture sa isang bata as he or she is growing. Ibig sabihin, original sa atin ang nature. Ibig sabihin na buhay tayo walang language, na buhay tayo walang culture. But as time goes by, we are being nurtured by language, by culture, na kung ano yung meron tayo. So now, ibig sabihin, yung nurture, ito yung formations. Okay? Ito yung molding place o molding area para tayo maging mature. Pero, at some point, kung mali yung formation natin, hindi tayo magiging mabuting tao. Based from nurture, we have also to take note education, literacy, numeracy, and any other factors in order for us to be a mature person. There is a difference between identity and the self. Identity is just part of the self. Okay? So now, what is identity? Ano nga ba yung identity? So ang identity, nakikita ito sa ating appearance, nakikita ito sa ating name, nakikita ito sa ating status sa society. Okay? Ito yung bagay kung saan nalalaman at nakikilala tayo. Ito yung mga qualities kung saan napapaiba tayo sa ating kapwa-tao. Now, pag sinabi nating self, ito yung entire person of an individual. At the same time, ito yung person or individual. At the same time, ito yung entity na dumadala ng qualities na meron ka. Ng iyong personality, ng inyong character, ng iyong behavior, ng inyong responses, or anything that you have. So, sabi, kanina, the self is a substance or an entity of all our characteristics as a human being. So, ibig sabihin, identity is just part of our picture. However, identity is very important to us kasi yung identity, nag-a-adapt siya sa panahon. Okay, so now, I am now a teacher, but 10 years ago, I was a student. Okay, so ang self daw meron siyang dimensions. Merong social factors, okay, or ang society. Merong environmental factors, or yung nature. At the same time, merong heredity factors, okay, or ang gene, or ang genealogy ng isang tao. At some point, makikita din natin dito yung person volition factors, yung ginagawa ng tao. Okay, so ano nga ba yung social factors? Okay, sabi, ito yung mga significance influence of people to one's life. At the same time, the examples that are found when one is able to adapt responses, attitude, character of peers, family members, etc. So, ang social factors ay ang nakapaligid sa atin, ang mga influences na meron tayo. Katulad ng ating mga magulang, katulad ng ating teacher, katulad ng mga bagay or mga tao na nandyan na nagmo-motivate, nag-a-aspire sa atin para maging mabuti or para maging masama. Now, the result of social factors is personality. Okay? So now, ang social factors, ito yung nagko-contribute kung ano yung pipiliin natin sa buhay natin. Ano ang marapat na dapat ba tayo? Okay, nakita ko yung baba ko, then I realized that I am a male. However, as time goes by, based from what I heard from my father, what I heard from my mother, what I heard from my peers, what I heard sa aking pag-aaral, then things change. Okay, so I am not just anymore a male. I am now a professional. Okay, so now I take consideration everything that they gave to me. Okay, so at some point, social factors are important in our maturity. They are important guidance sa pipiliin natin kung sino ba tayo or magiging ano tayo. At some point, hindi tayo conscious na your mother and your father has their contributions on your personality. Your friends, okay, and your relatives have their motivation and inspiration as you grow and grow. Okay, your teachers and other professionals have their part, okay, in your academic life to who you are now at the present. Okay, so everyone in the society, like the social media, have their contributions to who you are. Kaya ganito kaimportante yung social factors sa buhay natin. Okay, so tatandaan natin, ang social factors, ito yung mga influences, okay, from our family, from our peers, from our relatives, or to any person closer and part of our life as we are dealing with the society. So, we have to remember that our personality is a product of the social factors that we have. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, we have to be conscious of the motivation and the inspiration that is being given to us or that is being imparted to us by the society. So, we need to be conscious about the social factors in order for us to become mature, at the same time fully developed human persons. Okay, so we are not just to listen to them, but we are to also consider and critical of their influence effect on our lives. Okay, so ibig sabihin, social factors needs to be considered well, so that we can take note of how we are to behave. It is important to consider environmental factors or the physical environment. Ini-include daw nito yung communal and physical elements present in the daily surroundings of the individual. Sabi daw, it also covers the norms, atmosphere found in the society. Okay, so now, ang surroundings, particularly yung peace and order, yung norms, yung traditions, yung culture, they have contribution on our selves or in the development of our selves, or they have also contribution to the development of our personality. So kung mainit sa inyo, pwedeng mainit ka din sa mga classmate mo pag pumupunta ka ng classroom. So kung mainit sa bahay ninyo, pwedeng mainit ka sa workplace mo. So kung anong environment meron ang workplace mo, away, gera, chismisan, ito yung dadalhin mo kung saan ka pumunta. Okay? Pero kung you are living in a peaceful place, you are living in nature, you are living in meditation or any other, that is the first study, hereditary factors. Yung heredity is a process by which certain traits are passed on from one person to another. It can be biological, which is part of the genes of a person. Ibig sabihin nito na ang ating heredity may contribution siya sa personality natin. Say for instance, if we are born with autism, we are born with mongoloidness, we are born with Down syndrome, or any other specialties, it will be part of our self or personality coming from the gene of our parents. If we have, if ang kanunuan natin meron silang sakit, it is being passed from generation to generation. At some point, studies would show that Our attitudes, responses also come from our heredity. We are to study about person volition factor, the tendency of the person to create his or her own identity. At the same time, his or her way to acquire traits, values for the development of his self or herself. So GE8, we are to study about habit. Yung habit natin, yung ginagawa natin, yung routine natin sa araw-araw, may contribution siya sa development ng ating self. Sabi ng mama ko, may utak tayo. We have choices every day. When we choose to do good actions, yung good actions will be part of ourselves. If we choose to do bad actions, these bad actions will be now the identity of ourselves. Whatever we choose every day, be part of who we are. Kaya nga, it's not all about chances, but it's all about choices. Okay, reflection. So, now, bakit nga mahalaga yung nature versus nurture, mahalaga yung identity versus self, mahalaga yung dimensions of the self, particularly we consider the social factors, the environmental factors, the hereditary factors, and the person volition factors. Okay? Kasi, we need to understand na yung self natin, nagmamature siya. We need to understand that our self is not only active but also receptive. So kung ano yung informations na nakuha natin, ito yung laging magiging considerations ng ating actions. Kaya mas mainam na kailangan natin mag-reflect. Kailangan natin tingnan ang ating actions araw-araw. Mas maganda nga na when we are to study about ourselves, we are to have the journal writing. Kasi pag-aaralan ko yung ginagawa ko araw-araw and how these actions and these decisions influence the life of others. Okay? Kasi importante na tingnan natin, okay, yung mga ginagawa ng ating self. At some point, we cannot relate to others well when we are not relating to ourselves. Because this self is the first way how we have the relationship to others. So we will have the good relationship to others when we will have the good relationship to ourselves. Ibig sabihin, kung kilala ko yung sarili ko, mas makikilala ko yung iba. So lahat ng actions na marireceive ng others from me, first will be from the relationship I have with the self. Sabi nga ni Henry Bergson, ang personality, ang character, ang attitude. Okay, so when you love the video, okay, please like the video and also please follow, subscribe, okay, and also please click the notification bell, okay, so that you can see all other lectures I have. Thank you for watching. God bless. And also, if you have suggestion or advices, please comment. Thank you.